Hey guys, what's going on? I wanted to drop this video, just make a video showing you the updates and the work that I've done. Two things. One, I've gone through your website and I've gotten rid of any of the issues with the spam and the hacking. Essentially, someone at some point hacked your account and caused a bunch of issues. At one point, about a month and a half ago, you guys asked me to or even maybe a little longer, go in here and add in the learning management system for you guys to be able to create content. So I basically just overhauled the majority of the back end of the website. The front page is still the same exact front page as it was before. Nothing has really changed here, but what I have changed is the back end. I've changed how you purchase, how you log in, and I'll just show you a few things here. Most of these things, these are still going to scroll down the page. Economic calendar, that's not going to the free content button, but these two buttons here are going to scroll down the page. If you remember before, you guys paid me to create you guys a small blog that you can create blog posts through filling out a form. I have recreated that on the new backend. If you click blog, you'll see that it does populate the blog just like before, and I'll go over this in a minute. Clicking on the economic calendar, you can see we'll open the economic calendar up over in this app area, and then you have the free content and login. So before you had a drop down here with training, and free content was one of those. Right at the moment it's just a menu item. We can change it up, but essentially nothing is hosted on this www.installation anymore. You're not going to be logging in here. You're not going to be customers are not checking out on this www domain. Everything's going to happen on this app.TradrNL domain. So this is your new backend. This is the app area. This is the learning management system. And yeah, we can develop off this a little bit, but basically I just wanted to kind of reach a stopping point. So anytime your users go to log in, they're going to be taken to app.TradrNL. Anytime they click on the free content here, you can see if I'm a logged out member, right? And I can go to the free content area, and I have access to all of this free content here. You guys can insert the images here on your own. But you can see how this kind of works now. You have a www side and an app side. The www side is really just your front page, your sales page. It also has that contact form, but really most of the action is now happening on app.TradrNL. You would click here just to show you what this would look like as a just the base domain. This is what you see. You have your logo up here on the top left. You have basically a bar on the left, a left sidebar, a top title bar, and then your content in this area. On the main page, you have a slider here that will display your blog posts. So the same posts that show up here will also show up here. You have some widgets. You have an economic calendar widget and a Forex news widget. These are both from I'm trying to remember the website these come from, but I can't remember off the top of my head. FX Book, I think, is where these come from. And then underneath this, you have a list of your courses, right? So if I'm logged out right now. This is something for you just to remember that I'm a logged out member. You can see there's 3 different courses. There's the free content, there's the member area, and there's webinars. So you can see if I go into the free content area that I'm able to access all of these lessons, right? Here, /lesson / whatever the lesson name is. I can come in here and leave a comment as long as I'm leave my name and my email. So I can access all of this as a free member without having to pay anything. And this is exactly how it was before. So if I was someone on the front page and I wanted to access the free content, I could just come over here to free content, and it's going to immediately take me to that part of the learning management system. Below that, you have the member area and webinars. Oh, and it looks like I did not block this, so let me go ahead and do that really quick. Basically, I had blocked the member area, but not the webinar. I think if you click on this, it's not going to actually let you load it. No, but it still won't redirect you. So I need to add this page. One moment. I'm just going to add this in. Okay. So now when I actually click on this webinar link, it should take me to the checkout page. Yeah. Instead of the actual pages, right? Because you have to become a online course member to get access to this page. With the free content, you can get access to without any problem. If you go over here, if we exit out of all these and you click on one of the call to action buttons on the page, which are up here at the top or down here at the bottom, you can see it's going to take you to this same page, right? The same page it takes you to if you click on one of these buttons and you are not a member. We're going to be making this look better, but I'm trying to get this done and functional. So you have the same courses as before. You have the online course and the in-person course. We can possibly make a calendar later. Again, I'm just trying to get something online for you guys without costing you anything. You can see here, if I go here and I click the 300, it takes me to checkout just like before. Very similar checkout form. Again, it's pretty much the same, except it's happening on the app.domain. You have PayPal, you have Ideal, just like before. This is hooked up to the same accounts that it was on the other site. You have an access for a coupon code, and let's go through a test purchase using a coupon code. So I've created a free coupon code for you guys so that you can onboard new people pretty easily. You're just going to use that coupon code. You're going to activate it. One second here. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I entered that coupon code. You can see down here it's $0 total. So now I just need to create an account. So I'm going to create an account as if I was a new user. dev@traderlaunchpad.com, create my own password, and create an account. So this would be the user paying you, paying you $300. You can see your order is complete. Gives them their information here. And now you can see they can log in. Actually, if they click on the button, it shows them their orders. And this is what it looks like now that they've paid, right? They've paid. So you would hope that they would be able to access the additional content. Member area, you can see that when you click on these buttons, it does not automatically redirect them to the purchase. And they can actually come in here and access these paid lessons. Watch these lessons.
Welcome.
And when they're done with the lesson, they can mark the video as complete. It will go to the next lesson. And if you go up here to Member Zone, you can see how it'll track 1 of 12 lessons completed. I can log out, log back in, and it's always going to stay the same. So it keeps track of the how far you're in the course. You can see I have loaded in the images and the videos from your other system. So you shouldn't have to do anything there. So I'm logged in as a customer, so this is what the customer is going to see when they pay. You have the ability of adding new stuff up here and adding new stuff here. The general layout of basically everything else is the same. You can change this image. You can add some extra information up here. As a customer, I can see some different things here. Any of these buttons here are going to take me to my profile. If you come up here and you just click this button, it takes you to your profile. There's some buttons, like change your password, log out. And if you wanted to, change your password, you would go to, you go to your account. Oops. Here. You would go to settings, and then you could go down here and change your password. I'm just going to translate this page for my own self. Okay, so you can see current password, new password, confirm new password, and that's how you would be able to change your password. Trying to see if there's anything else. You have the ability of as a customer, that's pretty much it. You know, that's the walkthrough as a customer. You can see what this will look like as a mobile. It is all mobile responsive. So if the customer logs in, this is what they're going to see. You have your blog and your other buttons over here on the right. You have your profile related buttons over here. I'm sorry, this is on the left. This is on the right. You still have your slider. You still have your dashboard elements here, your courses. You can access all this. You can see it's nice and mobile responsive. If I go down here to the member zone, I'm pretty sure this is just looking weird on, this isn't what it looks like on the real mobile version, just because I'm in the browser. But you know, this is all mobile responsive.
Dus voor het analyseren van de charts.
And they can leave, you know, comments. As a logged in user, I don't have to enter in my email. I can just type in, you know, a test comment and it'll publish. So yeah, so that's what it looks like for the customers. To log out, you know, they would be able to go here and log out, right? Which take them back to that login page here. So now I'm going to log in as you guys, right? I'm going to show you what features you guys have on the back end to view your members and everything. So you're going to log in just like a normal customer, right? I'm going to go ahead and grab the username and password for. You're going to have a new username, your new user, new password. Unfortunately, we kind of have to start over in a way. You didn't have any, as far as I could tell, you didn't have any customers really before anyway, or anybody that had paid. So any of your new users that you want to give access to this, you're just gonna have to get them to check out again and give them the coupon code to be free. So this is your account that I've created, and this is what you see when you log in. You know, you have a dashboard. You're able to see your posts, right? Those posts are the same thing that's going to show up on the front end of the blog. If you you know, go up here, you're able, these posts are going to show up in your blog and on your post page. You have your media. So these are, you know, this is where you can come and upload images. This is for something else. Let me delete this. You have your form entries. So this is going to be like your contact forms. And everything is all gonna, your entries are gonna show up here. You would just go to entries and you know, scroll down. You know, pick which form you want to view information from. WooCommerce, which you should be familiar with. This is your shopping cart plugin. So you can see I just completed a purchase. Here's where your order is going to go. Your coupons, you can add coupons, just the same as before. Your reports. And your settings is where you would go in here and you could add different payment gateways. This is where you have all your information for PayPal and Molly Ideal. You have products, pretty same as before. You have your in-person course and your online course, and then you can add additional products in here. All those products can go on your shop. We'd have to create you a shop page, which I could do on an hourly basis, and actually create yourself a shop page. Users, right? So you can log in and let me actually enable this because I want you to be able to see all the users, obviously. So just give me a second and I will enable that. So now if you click on users, and actually I'm also going to pull up the plugins because you're not going to need the plugins section. There you go. So now when you go to all users, you can see, you know, all the users here. The only role you're not able to see is myself, which is the admin, but you can see all the other customers. So you can see this one customer, and he has access to the gratis content, the member zone, and the webinars. If you wanted to add a new customer from here, you could. You just need to remember that after you make them, you need to assign them the correct membership and give them access. The easiest way to add someone in for free is just to have them go through the checkout with a coupon code. It'll add everything that needs to be added properly without you having to manually add them to the learning management system and everything. So learning management system is right here in Learn Dash. And you can see we have courses, lessons. It doesn't look like you have the ability to edit these, so this again might be something that I need to change. Let me give you the ability here. I'm kind of making this video on the fly. I think that should be what you need. Click on this again. Awesome. So you can come in here and there are courses, lessons, topics. The way that it's made is when you create a new course or a new lesson, it's going to appear at the top of the list naturally because it's filtered by date, oldest at the bottom to newest at the top. But on the front end, it's filtering newest at the top, oldest at the bottom. So you can see the MetaTrader 4 download is the first one in the list, and the Appliance 1.0, and that's how it was before. Yet if you come over here to lessons, Appliance 1.0 is actually closer to the top, and then the other ones are closer to the bottom. So if you add a new lesson here, it'll place it next in line, first in line, and it'll show it last on the list. So that's basically how that works. It's pretty simple. If you wanted to add a course, you would add a course, and that would create a new course here on the course page, right where it says courses, right next to gratis content, member zone, webinars. So if you wanted to create something like that, it would also pop it up here on the menu. Most of what you're going to be doing is going to be lessons, and you're going to be assigning the lesson to the course and posting it. So you can see you have a bunch of lessons here. If you look over at the assigned course, most of them are in the member zone, some of them are in the gratis content. On the next page, there's one that is for webinar. So if you wanted to add a new webinar, you can see right now if I go to webinars, it just says webinar 1. Let's say I wanted to add another webinar, webinar 2. I would come up here, webinar 2. I just type in whatever here or a link to the video. I would scroll down to where it has this red check mark and add it to the webinars course. And then I would publish it. And then if I come over here and go to webinars, see now there are 2 webinars. If you wanted to add an image to here, you could go down here to the featured image, and you would add whatever image you want as the featured image. And you can see how it populates that image there. It'll also, it'll populate the image in that area. If you have a Vimeo video that you're uploading, then here, let me actually grab a video from one of your other lessons, one of your other member zones, so I can show you how this works. You're going to, take that Vimeo link that you get from Vimeo. This is, you would basically have to set your Vimeo settings to hide the video from Vimeo.com, but not make it private or password protected. And then you just take the general link. Don't worry about the embed link or whatever. Just the basic, link that if you take this, I think if you do this, obviously it's not going to let you because it's hidden, so it won't let you access it directly. It'll only let it be embedded. You just take the link and you're going to drop it in the box here, and then you're also going to come over here to this featured video box, and you're going to paste the link again, and you'll see it'll automatically grab the thumbnail from the video, and it'll populate it down here in the featured image. So this is a way that you can automatically grab your featured image from the video. And if I go back over here to visual, actually I want to post this. All right, now I'd go back to webinars. And you can see that the thumbnail was brought in and the video is now embedded properly. Right. Obviously, this is not what you want in the webinar. This isn't what you want in that area, so you'd come over here and just delete this. Oh, and actually let me empty this as well. Right. So now when I go back over here to webinars, it's just webinar 1, and you can edit this as you like. So if you want to go back to the admin area, you go to your menu and go to admin area. Again, you can see that if you wanted to access this on mobile, you could. It does switch kind of back and forth, going from the admin area to the front end. But go to website is the button you'd want to click. Right, takes you to your front end of your website. Then you go back here and you go back to admin area. Takes you to the admin area. The admin area is also, for the most part, mobile responsive. You could go down to WooCommerce order on your cell phone, and you could view your orders. You could open the order and view, all the information about it that you needed. And again, making blog posts. You would just go over here and make a new post. If you wanted to do it through the form, you would navigate to the same URL you had before, which was it was www.TradrNL/post submission. Now it's app.TradrNL/post submission. And you can see it gives you this front end form that you can same as before. You can create the post title, you create the post category, the text, you add the image that goes with it. You have to add an image, so I'm just going to add just anything I can find here. Submit. Now if I go to the blog, you can see the blog post as well. And you can see how those blog posts show up. They show up a little bit nicer than before. You have the sidebar with the most recent post, and then as people comment, they'll actually show up here as well. Search bar for whatever you want people to search for. You can, at the moment, this is not going to be very valuable because you don't have a lot of content on your site, but eventually you can develop the search bar. And yeah, obviously the biggest difference is that you never log into the www domain. I have everything, the shopping cart, the checkout process, everything happens on the app.installation. Last thing to really show you is what the customer gets as far as emails, right? So the customer does get all the emails. Account has been created for you. This is, when I originally signed up with the coupon code as the customer, this is what the customer got. Got an email that says your account's been created. Got an email with the order being processed and the order complete. And they got the information they needed to log in. So I hope this is good for you guys. Watch this over and let me know what you think. Along with the URL of this video, I'm going to be dropping the new password for your Gmail account because I had to reconfigure it because it was messed up, and I'll be dropping the new password for this login as well. If you want to onboard new people and get them the email sent and all that stuff, then all you need to do is just have them check out. Normal process, right? I'll go through it one more time. You just have them check out with the coupon code, and they'll get the emails and they'll automatically get added in, and they'll be able to see everything. Anybody who is accessing it and just wanting the free content, they just go to the front page, they hit gratis content, and they're there, right? You guys need to go in here and fill out the images here just by going into the lesson and adding a featured image. I didn't, you know, there's no images with this on the old website, so I don't really know what you're wanting here. You know, for someone that you're wanting to give full access to the member area and everything with it, you know, they're going to need the coupon code. Then they go to the website, they go to the checkout, they add the course, right, and they use the coupon code. Having trouble figuring out what the buttons mean. Okay. And they enter in their name, first and last name, the email, their password, and submit, and that'll create the account for them. Send them the emails, blah blah blah, like we went over in the in this video. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm gonna be telling you this in the chat, but because I made you guys wait so long, I'm not going to be charging you for this work, but I am going to be asking that we get everything settled up with the hosting and everything. As far as I can tell, the last time that hosting was paid, the $35 a month hosting was paid, was in July. So I'd like to get caught up on, you know, some of those months, if possible, to bill you for the months that you didn't get charged, except maybe for the last month because I've been MIA. The other months, though, your website was working, at least to my understanding, or at least it wasn't necessarily my problem, or it wasn't not my problem, but it wasn't my fault that it was not working if someone else hacked into it somehow. So I'd like to get caught up on some of the hosting charges and make sure that we're set up properly for going forward, so that at the very, definitely so that I'm not losing money hosting your guys' website. The basic website hosting cost, which I don't even make any money on, is $35 a month. That's just how I have all my hosting done now. I have to pay somebody $35 a month per company, per website to host. So I'd like it if we can get set back up on that. You do have a Gmail account with me, which is costing me $5 a month, that we need to get settled up and get a subscription for. And one other thing that's being added to this to increase your email deliverability is I added a transactional email service, which also costs $5 a month. So I'd like to get you on the re-signed up back with the hosting with $35 a month for hosting and $10 a month for email, bringing your total to $45 a month. You'll be on a premium server, and getting you back online on hosting with all my other clients will help me get to your other issues faster. I mean, basically, the issue that took me a month is I have all these clients that are currently paying me hosting and they're paying me hourly rate, and I just had a hard time actually getting to your job because I have all these other clients that are paying me, for hosting and everything as well. So, because of the issue of it taking so long, I know I originally said that I was going to be charging you 3 or 4 hours for this work, so that would have been that would have been $120 to $160 that we agreed on originally to get the learning management system and everything done. I'm not going to charge you for that, but I would like to get again settled up on hosting charges that haven't been paid, and get you set up properly moving forward for at least covering the cost, so that I'm not losing money every month hosting your guys' website. Again, I apologize for the delay. Please watch this video and let me know if you have any questions. And I'll be dropping some more text-related information. I'll also be dropping the links so where you guys can go and check out for the hosting and the email on TradrLaunchpad.com. I'll be dropping a link for that for you guys to sign up and get that taken care of. All right, thank you guys. Bye.